Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Onyinye, and if today is the first day you are seeing me, just sit down. You are highly welcome, and I promise you, you will get the value of your time from this video today because we've got a good news and many things are working, good in our way. I've been so ill, and I'm getting better. I thank God. So, whenever, even if I'm I'm, I'm not even if I'm not well, I will still be doing work, but it's not like in the with the speed like I'll be doing. I'm still getting better. I'm not still there. Yeah, because I'm still on medication and all that. So, but today was better than yesterday. That's what I can say. So thank you for all your messages and thank you for all the prayers. Today I just want to let you know what is going on in Australia. When we talk about aging population, we say it's good. Before, when I say it, people don't understand it. They'll come and be asking me, why do I say that aging population is good for migrants? You don't get it. It's good for migrants because they will need caregivers, is it not? They will need caregivers. They will need nurses. They will need cook. They will need drivers. That's why we are here. So, Australian temporary shortage list, has blown. Now, you don't need to do gaga 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 and all that. I know about WWVP. I know about the AHPRA. AHPRA. I think it has to do with nursing registration. It is not for caregivers. It is not for cleaners. It's not for cooks. It's not for drivers. It's only for nurses. Okay, now let's come to caregivers. They want you to do some courses like working with vulnerable people and all that for caregivers. But let me just tell you something that you need to understand. Now, Australian companies is now the middle people. And I have to warn you guys. There's not anything like COS fee. Don't pay anybody money. Don't pay anybody money to get job in Australia for you. You'll be scammed. Look at how it works. Don't give anybody 10 kobo. Yeah, I will give you the company's name. What happens is this: the company will be the one to tell you whether you are eligible or not. You are working with the company. And again, because I'm a human, you understand? I want, when I give you the company's information, the thing that you will do with it is only left for you. What you need to do is to call them or go first of all, because I like doing like knowing someone before I go and meet the person so that you understand the kind of. So that's what need to do with because the company is like a company. They have mission statement. They have all these future what they want to get in future and all that. That's company. There will be always mission statements. So what they stand for, what they want to achieve, and all that. So what happens is this: companies deal with people differently. You understand? So now, what you need to be doing is this: one of the company, you select the one of the company, you go to their website, you read it front and back. Don't skip. It's not something that you tell somebody, come and help me apply. No. You read everything. You now tell yourself, it's time now to write them, because you see vacancies. The thing I normally tell people is to open a professional conversation. I understand that you might not know how to do that, or you might not know how to, but it's just three liners. You will say, Benga, I'm from Nigeria, and I'm a qualified caregivers. Give that yourself qualified. Give it to yourself. It's important. I'm a qualified and an outstanding caregivers. I have been for, maybe you say 12 years, maybe you say 10 years. Any year that you want to add, you give them. And I've seen many of your vacancies for foreigners. I, I just want to know whether the vacancies are still available for me to apply. They will reply you and say, sure, apply. Then you go now and look for, you come to WTP. The samples of caregivers CVs are there in media section of Telegram group in that Womiba training platform. You select the one that is Australia like format. You look at it, you read it, then you go and do your own CV. The same with cover letter. You package it, you give them. You see all this working with vulnerable people, all this registration and all these things, they will be the one that will help you in that one. Even the English test, if you have not changed the convert your WAEC. That's why I normally tell you people, if you have not converted your WAEC, or if you have converted your WAEC, your English WAEC, then you are now ready to tell them that look at certificates of your WAEC evaluation that you are through with the English verification. Then the next thing is your police record. I've been shouting how to get it here, and if you're new here, please go to the police station close to you. I don't Kenya, I think Kenya said that they get their own in direct of interior or something in their country. Ghana said that they get it from the Ministry of Police Affairs. I don't understand. So Cameroon, I don't know where they get their own. Sierra Leone, I don't know. Liberia and South Africa, I don't know how they do their own. But criminal record is what shows that you are not a criminal, or you are a criminal, because your name might be somewhere there, or you are a criminal. So that's what criminal record shows. So now you have done your own part, you attach everything, you send it with the cover letter and all that, send your CV to them. Then they will look at it and tell you, maybe schedule interview. Then you will do the interview. After the interview, whether they might confirm you, but if after interview 5 working days, you know what I mean, 5 working days passed and you've not heard from them, guys, you now write another professional letter. You now say hello, or don't say hello. Don't say, don't say hello. Say maybe dear madam or dear miss, whatever, dear manager. So wait, before every job has someone that is allocated for that job. If it's a recruitment firm, but this one is a company. So this one is not like that you are already here, you are applying for their company. So you might not see the names, because from this thing I might see who is the head of the care in that recruitment, but you might not see it. I just remember, you might not see it, or you might not know. So it's good to use dear sir, madam, or slash madam, so that you don't make mistake. Just put dear madam and sir slash sir, so that, because people now are saying that they are he or she. So in case they should take the one that they are the answer. Then you now say, I had interview, maybe say checking on my interview I had on social date or with social person. And I will be it will be I'll be grateful if I will get information on it. Thank you, kind regards. Blah, blah, blah. You now send it. Then they might come to you and say, "Okay, you're successful. We are trying to fix the next process. We are trying to put it in motion and all that." Then that one. But if you are not successful, they will still tell you. So now you have the information. What we had before is that people will not go and do the job by themselves. What they will normally do is to give people they call visa agents to apply for them. There's nothing on it. I will give you 4 recruitment firm. They are the one recruiting. For the nurses, HCA solution, I think is this solution or HCA Australia is recruiting nurses at the moment. AHPRA, the registration, they will be the one to do it for you. The cooks and cleaners and caregivers and even drivers, those care industry are still recruiting them, same people. So the same thing now I explained in this thing. I don't think we have cleaning Australian format. I will check if we don't have. I will upload some on this thing, and I don't think we have nurses. I will upload. You will see the format and the cover letter. You will see the format. The thing that you will be looking at is this. Don't go for replacements like they will say somebody's maternity, you're coming to work for only 2 years. You're coming, no, no, don't go for that kind of job. Because we are praying that is permanent. So go and apply for the permanent role. Be checking whether it's permanent or part-time or maternity maternity replacement and all that. So don't go for those kind of short stay. That's what you need. Australia is far for you to go there before you do abroad. About 24 months is gone. No? We are now in October. When you enjoy your first January, it's just yesterday. So we are now in October. So the way it will run fast, it will do your eyes like yeah. There are many people now that stranded in UK because they think they have time to start thinking of plan B. They didn't think they were here snapping pictures, doing content, and now they are all crying. I just 3 people this week telling me that is 3 weeks is what they have. No, you need to be planning ahead. One good thing about Australia with all this their temporary shortlist this thing is beautiful because you can bring your family. Even if you have 10 children, you bring them. If you have 20 children, you bring them. So they are not UK that is telling you, oh, your children cannot come or your thing. Another thing is resettlement. What we call resettlement, housing, free housing. The company that brought you, I don't know whether they would take it from your, because Ogechi didn't tell me whether they would take it from, they are taking the money from her salary. I think some company, they might give you that free housing for 2 to 3 months. and take it away from you, maybe because you've started earning, you should be paying your own bills. Guys, if you're still watching, before we move on, if you're still watching me, please can you subscribe? Can you give us a thumbs up, guys? What thumbs up do is that it tells people that we are alive. We are not getting, I'm not getting paid. You see, most of this life, I'm not getting paid, but I will still sit down before I retire to bed to do it. I'm not getting like anything. So, guys, what you can just thumbs up and subscription is okay. Guys, it's okay. Please, a thumbs up and subscription. If you have question, be asking your question, because my video is so, because I'm very, very sick at the moment. Yeah, I'm running temperature as I'm sitting here. I just used my distance and check my temperature is 40. I'm running high temperature, but I'm just taking my night distance and it will be coming down. So now, the next thing that you need to do is this. When you are applying as a caregiver, I want to advise you, apply for cook, apply for cleaner, all this the industrial cleaner that is in that the shortage list. Apply for all of them. Most of you will, I'll do one application, you fold your hand. I've told you here in my own time when I was choosing a scholarship. Ask anybody that is doing a US scholarship and all that, and Europe or US scholarship, how many applications that I have made. Ask them. Ask them. I made 200 and something. So yours, scholarship application is hectic. Or even study, like if you're applying for somebody to do masters, it's tedious, because you have to do a SOP, you have to do write very, very well. There's not any grammatical error. You have to write. You wake up fresh in the morning, your brain is still is working, your brain is not, you will come and read. So, guys, your CV, no grammatical errors, your cover letter, read it, give another person. You understand? Give another, because you will be saying that you are outstanding carer, you're outstanding this, you're outstanding this, like I've told you to say. But my dear, you can't even string, a stressed sentence without any grammatical error or punctuation. I make some mistakes, and everybody, you understand, I'm an Igbo woman. Yes. So even when I speak English, you can see the Igbo effect on it. Everybody, in fact, if you're not born, when my kids speak the English, and when I speak English, you will know who is who. you will know you will know who is a cookie and who was born here. You understand? That tongue, because of where we grew up, that tongue is there. Even if you like be forming for ne. So that's why I tell people, be who you are. Be who you are. You understand? Don't form for ne. You can see people that are here only 2 years that are forming for people that are even chasing like three decades. Yeah, we are not forming anything. Don't form anything, because if you just your grammatical errors in paper should, uh, you know, okay, if somebody is coming to your company, maybe you own a very, very creative company, or somebody is coming to say that they want to work as a manager, and they can't string to, one sentence or two sentences together. Are you going to employ them? Are you going to employ them? If you're not going to employ, don't expect somebody to employ you. That's why I normally tell you people, this chasing abroad jobs or scholarship or study, you know, is hard work. You understand? It's hard work. I'm feeling very hot. It's hard work, and you you need to create time, extra time for it. It's not something that now Australia. is recruiting nurses, caregivers, and cook drivers and all that. Now, tell yourself that, okay, the remaining this year, let me use it to chase application. Let me concentrate. You understand? Because I do concentration pattern in my job so that I don't break down. Like last 3 weeks or so, that's what made me sick, I think. I've been traveling, going up and down, trying to get job and other fix people in cleaning job because they just arrive. And most of them, because they are leaving Africa, the money they are coming with, it will run off like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So you need to put them in a job that will pay them the next month. You see the idea? So I have someone here that came with £100. In fact, she called me in the train in the train station when I told her to take a bus to somewhere. She told me that it's only £100, so that we should spend it. I said, nothing is free here. Oh. You have to take from it and spend and start going because I've already told her landlord that she will pay 1 week when she land because she has already given the landlord 2 weeks payment because we pay weekly here anyway. And thank God she's going up north with Hampton. So houses are cheap there. So I thank God for that one. She arrived, get everything. What I'm trying to tell you is this. Abroad is hard, whether you have money or you don't have money. So if you are trying to get in, even the Australia, they are giving. I saw this company said that they are resettling and like that free housing might not be free forever. In fact, it's not free forever. So I understand why because they are bringing you from foreign land to come and work there. They will give you like time to maybe if they pay you 1 month, 2 months, they tell you, Oga, madam, the next month, please, you are living here so that you have time to go and look for accommodation. And again, you might have known the city, you might have known like how to go about your accommodation. So it's not that it is coming with free accommodation forever because what eats people's money here is that accommodation. So the next thing that you need to have in mind is this. You need to be swift. What I mean by swift is this. This one now that they have updated their temporary shortage list and companies are now recruiting and telling you to come and talk to them. Swift means is that all the links that I will give to you guys, you go in all of them. Do you like the job you see? You check the specification because I've told you guys this specification is the person that they are looking for. Specification. Any job, don't just check the title, go and check the specification. Whatever they wrote there, that's what you need to carry, put in your CV. For instance, they said that they need somebody that have not less than 5 years experience. In your CV, be talking more than 7 years experience so that you cover that their 5 years. That's the way to apply for job. Then they will now say, they need someone that have done manual with experience with manual and handling. In your CV, be saying that you are, the training that you have done manual and handling and all that. Then they will now come and say that they need someone that have worked with autistic children. In your CV, in fact, tell them that the current job that you left is with autistic children. That's the secret. So that's the way. So whatever they say in that specification, That's what you'll be telling them in that CV. That's why I told you guys from the beginning of since I started doing this YouTube, I always hammer it. The CV that you use to apply for this role, you don't use it because, for instance, now I've told you that this company might want 5 years experience. The next company, company, their specification might be 2 years, or their specification might be 10 years. Then you are using the 5 years CV that you covered to come and write for the 10 years paper. You send it, you said, let you send it that you're tired. You shouldn't be tired, my dear. You should not be tired. You know why you should not be tired? You should not be tired because you have not gotten what you want. And for the fact that Australia has not stopped foreign workers not to bring their family. That's what, because I know many people, even as UK is, inhibiting, NHS gave this woman a job, but because she's a widow and she has 4 children, do you know she has to abandon this because she couldn't see someone that she can leave 4 children for. Her younger sister is a banker. She already has 3 children. And again, she can't leave them. So Australia is now the place. Since yesterday, we learned that they have updated them temporarily. So I've told her to go and start pushing the application. She told me she has done like 8. So this is a woman that is determined because she's a widow. She doesn't. This is her only lifeline, according the way Nigeria is going. So that's why she's putting that effort. So now you will see someone. They will say that they are looking for agents to do the application for job for them. Okay, yes, me. Even 3 years ago, I did it. I wasn't active on YouTube. I was doing it. You understand? We are applying for COS because that's when you know doors were open. You can bring your family and all that and all that. Every day I woke up, I was applying for some jobs for. Yeah, we did it then. But now, no, because job application is different from study application. Study application is tedious. Already, I have people queuing for study application. After that brain work there, then I will come and be chasing application because the way you chase application is that you apply, you make maybe professional contacts after, then you apply, then you chase, then you get verdicts, then whether it's yes or no, you start again. You get it? So job application is 5 stages. Let me repeat it again. You make professional contacts, you send your CV, whatever, everything. Interview is booked, agreed upon. Then you chase the verdicts. Then the last one, whether you get yours or no, you are going to know your next move. That's it. Then another thing is this: when you apply, I don't want you to, if someone if they write that after the interview, so we cannot continue. Okay, fine, fine. That's why you need to make as many application in all the companies I will send to you guys. Like if you go to one, you look for the jobs, you make the applications. Don't slack. Except your father is Dangote or Todela, you don't need to worry. You don't even need to work and all that. Then that's fine. You get? But if it's people like me and you, no father, no mother, you understand? That's why we are chasing this scholarship. It was our lifeline. Yes, we cannot sleep because this is either yes or we do like this because Oshoni Bank were paying me 47,000. I think it was for 47,000 then. That's my pay. Yeah, 47,000. That's what we get paid. We'll go from Kawo Market, Kaduna, somebody that is working in Zaria, we'll go there, we'll go to God. Then scholarship. Every day I come back from work, I will make like two scholarship. I think there's a guy that was supplying me, like he will supply me a link, school link there. I will wake up, I will start making application. And engineering is not like it's not like theory. Engineering application. You need to know what you are doing. So now, if you are trying to come as a driver, guys, you know what's up now. International driving license. Let nobody, uh, tell you otherwise. Go and get international. That's international driving license. It's not the one that you use in Nigeria. International driving license, the one I use when I come to Nigeria. International driving license. That's what you need. So because you'll be asked some questions. I don't know what questions they ask drivers in interview. I don't even know. I will not lie to you. I will not sit here and tell you, look at the question that they will ask you. Mm-mm. Cleaners, they will ask you about chemicals now. So, it's not the same. And they will ask you, I don't know, UK normally have something that they call COSH and all that. They will ask you about that and safety, whether how to wear PE, protective equipment and all that. They will ask you all those. For the cook, I don't even know the question. But then there's something, even caregivers, if you have not worked in a modern facility, because most of you would think all this hospital you have is modern facility that they use. Because when I was in Nigeria, my son became sick. I went to Gariki Hospital. There's nothing like modern facility there. Nothing. It just, jaga, jaga, jaga. There's nothing. So now, for you to know equipment, I've given you people link. That link many times. The company, they have a whole training on manual handling. That's where you need to go and see the equipment, how to use it, the sling, the hoist, the bedpan, the sliding sheet, the what is because I don't know, the care workers in Nigeria. I don't think that they take okay, they call them auxiliary nurses because sometimes it's confusing. Because auxiliary nurse, they don't believe that they are carer. They believe that they are qualified nurses. So you don't know where to draw the line. You don't know where to, you know, um, say that they are not. I'm not. I don't know how that work because I'm not in healthcare. My career is never in healthcare, so I don't know how that work in Nigeria. But in UK here, care workers, they take like science and all that. When I went to the hospital, it was carer that is taking my BP, taking my blood sample and all that. So they know like quite well. So that's why I gave you that link. You go to that company's link, you will see everything that you need to care for someone, how it is used, what is called, pay attention, what is called and what is used for, and all that, because that's your question. That's what they will ask you. Yeah, you don't need to be a graduate, you don't need to be a degree holder, care work, is is just basic skills that you need only, only basic skills. So you don't need to be like um a professor before you can do care. No, 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 no. Like I my famous statement here, an average African is a was and still a carer. An average African, except it's not the Africa I was born and raised in. An average African is a carer. You see all these things that they are doing here, we have done it, but the problem is that we didn't use the appropriate machine. If I ask all of you here, is it that you've cared for your siblings? Okay, maybe if they born only you, mhm, you didn't have opportunity to do that. Okay, if your mother has been sick and you're the one bathing your mother, you're the one feeding your mother, you're the one bringing medication, giving her medication, that's the care. Oh, that's the role. In abroad, it's just that you use different, you will be trained, you use equipment, like you can't carry someone, we carry people. Yeah, you can even call someone to come and help you to come and wash your mom. Like you carry people. We know they carry people like this here. Mm-mm, mm-mm. You use sling and hoist to carry people. So another thing is this: if you don't have a sick mother, or by special grace of God, your mom or your dad has never been sick, good and fine. Your granny sinko, you've been people like me. Yes, I never. In fact, when I started checking things now, I think I wasn't even raised by my mom, because from when I finished from boarding house, you go to the village with my grandmother. You go and stay there. So see, I wasn't with my mom, so I spent more time with my grandmom. You understand? From JS1 to SS, I didn't spend time. So it's my grandmom. So now you can't tell me that no African child, you've not had one experience that you cared for a sick person. So, because in Africa we don't have that carer, the people we say carer, they should come and like another person. Even okay, it's not. I've seen like they are building care homes now in Nigeria. Like if I'm on Facebook, I will normally see it that this a care home, Catholic care home, all these things and all that. Okay, now let me just tell you this. Let me just tell you this, it will still not be the same system, because I've never seen hoisting there. So all the videos that I normally see, I've never seen hoisting. I've never seen like a bedpan. I've never seen sliding sheet. I've never seen like a lot of things that we normally have here, that you will be faced with the question will come from those things. So that is why you need to go and watch those videos. It's pinned on WTP. So that company, you go and watch most of their video. For the cook, you can come to this interview, this YouTube, and type questions, cook questions, in Australia, because I'm not a cook. Yeah, I cook very well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm not professionally going to go for a cook job. Yeah, no, in abroad, because I don't know how to cook most of their food, because I find it food is something that I don't change. I don't change. Yeah, I can't test another country's people's food. Yeah, if I tell you as I'm sitting here, if I'm even going to China when I was importing here, if I'm going to China, I buy bread, because the way China is, I don't trust their food. So I don't really eat. Uh, so I don't know the questions or what to expect as a chef in abroad, the questions, or a cook, because I was told that a chef is different from cook. Somebody was saying this thing to me, or was it last 2 weeks? Yeah, and I asked another person. The person said yes, that cook is different, chef is different. So go and read the difference online. That's I don't have the time to go and be researching all those things. So be aware of that, as as well, your responsibility as a cook. Be aware of that, because you're coming to cook for people that you don't even know the kind of food that they eat, although they will give you training. Yes, although they will give you training. For drivers, go and get your international driving license, and you come online and ask the kind of questions that you expect. My dear God, forgive me, I don't know. The nurses, it's the same thing with caregivers, but I think caregivers don't go through with they don't go through a AHPRA registration in Australia. I think it's just like UK when they have PIN number. I think that's what it is, or something. What the caregivers goes through is WWVP, working with the vulnerable people, certification or registration. That's what caregivers go through in Australia. Okay, guys, let me leave your question and answer them. Then we can call it a day, because I will have a long day, and even as I'm not well, I will still work tomorrow. I have someone that I'm trying to settle in. Okay, thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, I will give you all the links maybe this night, but my temperature is high at the moment. Or tomorrow, I will give you all the links. Then you go to the company one by one and put in your application in some jobs there and all that. Okay, I think I don't have any question regarding this. For Shade, thank you so much. God, thank you for your prayers. Mercy said, I don't see it as forming funny. Oh, okay. Mercy, let's take it that way. Tinke Omolele. Good evening, Tinke, as well. Okay, guys, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share in your social media platform and give us a thumbs up, guys. At least we are trying and all that. I'm so hot. Okay, guys, I would like to call it a night from here. Tomorrow, by special grace of God, my drugs is working, but I don't know why. I think I need to go back, but I need to go to Euston train station and meet someone. Tomorrow, I think September, she said um, she will be coming to work on Monday. She has finished her registration already, so she's coming off to this thing. To do some interview, because now she got a cleaning job, but the hours are not suitable for her this thing. So we're gonna see and see how it goes. So it's part of the when you are applying for study visas for people, it's part of it. Okay. So guys, I will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll do, by special grace of God. The way I'm feeling, I don't know. By special grace of God, I will be here tomorrow, and may God bless all of you. And okay, Chiluke, I said I will give you the link in WTP. WTP link is pinned in this comment section now. It's pinned here. Click it, you'll come to the group. That's where I give links, and you check pinned messages. Pinned messages. That's where all the links goes to. You will see a lot there. Yeah, that's where all the links goes to. Okay, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow, and may God bless all of you. And I will see you. Bye bye.